Hey guys, I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about how I managed to lose weight, how I'm able to maintain my weight, how I stay lean and motivate myself to work out every day. I've been getting these questions a lot, just talking to friends, and so I thought I would just give you guys a video about 5 tips that I think have helped me the most to lose weight and maintain it. So to give you guys a little bit of background about myself, I've always been pretty thin. I just have a small frame, but during my freshman year of college, I started binge eating and I didn't really exercise consistently. And so that led to a lot of weight gain. It was about 15 pounds, so I guess it's not that much, but I'm 5'2", so 15 pounds on a 5'2" frame actually makes quite a difference. And so I really wanted to lose the weight. I wanted to get healthy. I wanted to stop my bad eating habits. And so I decided that I was gonna make weight loss a priority. So I did manage to lose the 15 pounds, the weight that I gained, but this took me over a year to lose, so it was pretty slow weight loss. But I focused more on building healthy eating habits and doing workouts that I love, rather than, calorie restricting and doing workouts that I hate. And since I was able to lose the weight slowly, I've actually kept it off and I'm still the same weight that I was when I had originally lost the 15 pounds. So unfortunately, I really don't have any pictures from the time that I had gained the 15 pounds. But I did manage to find a picture of me on Instagram that my friend posted a while ago, and it's just a picture of my face and like my upper body, but even my face, you can tell, looks so bloated. It's so much rounder, and I just look really bloated. I don't know, I looks like I have a mouth stuffed full of food, and you can tell comparing my face now, I do have a naturally rounder face, but at least I think I look a lot better and a lot healthier now. And I just want to say really quick, I think it's honestly so important to focus on bettering yourself and getting healthy rather than focusing on the number on the scale and losing weight and constantly looking in the mirror and seeing yourself and comparing, what you look like today to what you look like yesterday. I think that kind of mindset is really what sets people up for failure, and why most people who go on a diet, they lose the weight, they calorie restrict, they lose the weight, they become obsessive, but it backfires and most of them end up gaining the weight and even a little bit more than they were. So I just want to say that I think it's so important to focus on yourself and focus on your health and seriously focusing on loving yourself. And I know that's cliche, but if I didn't focus on bettering myself and learning to love myself, then I know for a fact I wouldn't be here where I am today, because I've been in the position of severely calorie restricting, and let me tell you, it's such a short-term weight loss. It's not sustainable, and most likely you're just gonna gain the weight back. Okay, so my first weight loss tip is to actually make a plan. I think a lot of people go into trying to lose weight just winging it. They are like, okay, I'm gonna eat healthier and I'm gonna work out. But they don't have a solid concrete plan. They are just telling themselves they're gonna eat healthier. They don't really have anything in mind that they're gonna eat. Probably like buying fruits and vegetables, but they don't know what meals they're gonna make. They don't know what type of workouts they wanna do. They don't know what days of the week they wanna do. It's just really scattered, unplanned. And so I think the best way to actually lose weight is to create something concrete and something that you can follow every single day and know that either you're not on track with your goals or that you are. And it's really helpful because you can also check off whether or not you did what you were supposed to that day in terms of exercise, and if you ate what you were planning on eating. And so then later in the week you can kind of see what you did wrong or what you failed to do. You can also even write down on your plan, why you didn't eat healthy, what you were feeling that made you eat something unhealthy, or maybe you were out with your friends or family and that prevented you from, eating a home-cooked meal instead. So I personally created my own diet and exercise plan where I wrote down for the entire week what workouts I was going to be doing on what day, and what I was going to be eating throughout the day. And if I wasn't going to be home, then I would try to also figure out what kind of fast food restaurants are nearby me that still serve healthy meals that I can eat instead of trying to figure it out last minute. And a lot of the times when people don't plan, they kind of just go by how they feel, and a lot of the time we just feel like eating junk. So if you don't plan, you're basically setting yourself up for failure. So my second weight loss tip is to eat as simple as possible. So when I say simple, I mean foods that grow in the ground, or foods that don't need to be created, they don't have a nutrition label, they're unprocessed, unpackaged, foods that don't make health claims. I really, really recommend focusing on, incorporating as natural of foods as possible into your diet. I really started to notice changes in my body when I stopped eating TV dinners, even if they said low calorie. I stopped eating the TV dinners, the processed snacks. I focused on fruits, vegetables, legumes, potatoes, things like that. Very, very healthy and natural foods. And a lot of people might think that these foods can be boring because they don't have the salt and they don't have the sugar. But what I've learned is that you just have to experiment with spices, with herbs, with condiments, and they really can change your experience of your food. So my third tip is to have go-to meals when you're short on time. This was one of the tips that I definitely found was the biggest contributor to my weight loss, because I'm a pretty busy person during the school year, and so I found that I didn't have much time to cook at home, and I also didn't really want to eat out every single day because it's nice to be able to have healthy options when you do eat out, but I always think it's better to make your own meals at home. So a few of my go-to meals are usually combinations of rice. The one that I ate almost every single day was white rice or brown rice, black beans, frozen vegetables that I would just microwave, sriracha, soy sauce, and a sprinkle of nutritional yeast. And that honestly takes under 5 minutes to just pop in the microwave and it's done. So you really don't have to spend too much time planning or cooking, and if you're short on time, it's just so nice to have a meal that is relatively healthy. You can stay on track with your weight loss goals, and you can incorporate it into your daily life, even if you're working all the time or you're just really busy. So my fourth weight loss tip is to focus on intensity over duration. I know that a lot of women tend to stick to the treadmills, to the ellipticals, and they don't really venture out into the weight section. And it wasn't until I started weightlifting and I started doing high intensity workouts that I noticed a huge difference in my leanness, my definition, and I know that a lot of women think that lifting weights is gonna make you bulky, but let me tell you, I have been trying to gain in size in terms of muscle, and it is so damn hard. So why I recommend focusing more on intense, short workouts like high intensity interval training or weightlifting over, slow, steady running for an hour, is because once you're done with the slow, steady cardio, your body doesn't burn any more calories. Once you're done, your body's done. But when you focus on short, intense workouts, you're still burning calories even after you're done with your workout. And during your workout as well, you can go for a shorter amount of time, but you're still burning the same amount of calories, or possibly even more depending on how hard you push yourself. And obviously more calorie burning leads to more weight loss. Okay, so my last and fifth weight loss tip is, of course, consistency. Consistency is what's gonna get you to your weight loss goal. It's what's gonna cause you to see changes in your body and in your health. And this is where I really think loving your body comes in. And that's because a lot of people will focus on their body and on the number on the scale. And when you do that, it'll motivate you for a little bit. You'll feel really motivated to, get slim and work out, eat healthy. But once your cravings kick in, your body doesn't care that you lost weight and that you want to maintain that weight. Your body wants to eat the junk food. It wants to eat the addictive components that are in the junk food. And so when you're focusing on weight loss, a lot of times I find, at least for myself, I will convince myself that today will just be a bad day, a cheat day. And I'll eat unhealthy, I'll eat gross foods, but I can work it off tomorrow. I can eat healthy tomorrow. I can, balance the weight gain with the weight loss that I'll do tomorrow. But when you do that, the more you feed yourself the junk food, the more you're gonna crave it. And it's really hard to say no to your cravings. And I'm sure if you've tried to lose weight, you've experienced this. But that's why I say you have to focus on getting healthy. And when you do that, and when you get the cravings, you don't want to put junk food in your body. Maybe, yes, your brain is craving the junk food, and you know it's going to taste good. But when you focus on health, you realize how bad these, like Oreos and Cheetos and ice cream, how bad it is for your body. And of course, consistency isn't being perfect every single day. It's just being better most days than not. But like I said, with health, with focusing on health, it's just going to be easier to say no to the junk foods because you're not thinking of this as like a short-term kind of, okay, it's just today. You know that it's just not good for you. It's not what's going to make you feel your best. You're not going to have energy. You're going to feel sluggish. You're going to feel heavy. And so focusing on just bettering yourself and really just being a healthier version of you is what's going to help you be consistent with diet and your exercise plan. Okay, so those were my top 5 weight loss tips that I found were the most helpful for me to lose weight and get healthy and maintain my weight. So I honestly don't know if anyone's even watching this video, but if you are, I would love if you could comment and let me know what you think. Give me some video suggestions you'd like to see from me. Like the video if you did like it. Just let me know you guys are watching. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.